Flex, I can't live without my radio. It's your man Doc.
What's up? This is David Reese. You know who I am. If you don't know who I am, let me explain to you that I am one of the best barbers, not only in the town or in the state, but in the whole wide world. I'm one of the most funniest people you'll ever meet, the most loving person that you'll ever meet in the world. And I need you to follow me on social media, on all platforms, at David Reese Show. God bless you all.
What's going on, y'all? It's your guy, Nick Dog, back at you.
Yeah. Well, we back again with another great show. We have some great music, and we also have some great topics to talk about. You know what I'm saying? We're still in the month of October, and it's getting a little chilly out there, a little rainy and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I was just kind of surprised at it because I just came from a little trip, 75 degrees out there, and I come back to all this rain and stuff. But it woke me up, man. Had me sniffling a little bit this morning. But what about y'all?
Yeah. Yeah, everybody got a little runny nose, a little scratchy throat. It's that time of the year. But you know, in this part of the country, though, it is still as beautiful. You know, with the foliage. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear a black man say foliage too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we like foliage too. We us black people like foliage.
No, that's a fact. I like to change seasons too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
With it being fall and all that, so.
Yeah. Get a little cold that night. You gotta bust the blankets out.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But so what's Halloween season coming up? You know, sometimes Halloween it get wicked out here, man. What you think about the Halloween season?
I think it's scary enough out here as it is, but you know, I just don't know with all the stuff going on in the world. I understand people want to let their hair down for Halloween, but for me personally, I think we should fall back even from Halloween. But I know nobody gonna be feeling me. You know, but if you want to take your kids out and go let strange people give them candy, you go right ahead. Knock yourself out. I don't know if this is the season for that, but go right ahead.
What about you, Nate? What you think about it?
Man, listen, I'm not really a big fan of Halloween.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Because to me, it seemed like it just kind of I don't know, evil type, just crazy stuff happens.
You ain't never dressed up for Halloween, Nate?
Yeah, I mean,
What you wore the last time you dressed up?
I think last time they had at my company, I think I was like a sailor or something like that. I did just a few years.
A sailor?
Yeah. Popeye the Sailor Man.
Yeah. Something crazy.
Yeah. I like this restaurant. When I do put something on, it's some funny stuff. Like
funny.
Like I was a doctor, and I had my stethoscope. I had my whole doctor thing on.
Okay.
And I walked in the store because I was looking for something to complete my costume. And I went in Walmart. And when I went in Walmart, people were coming to help me. Like they thought I was a real doctor. Like they were coming like, you need help? I never had this treatment in Walmart.
That's funny.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, I felt important right there. Like so many people were trying to help me.
Yeah.
I dressed up as I had the angel wings, the black angel. I did do that a long time ago. Right. And I did this saw mask that I actually made from paper mache one time. And I had it so dope. It was fun just hiding from people.
Yeah.
It was late. I saw you late on that. I caught it late. Yeah. Your nephew on the Instagram, Jay Maya.
Jay Maya on there?
What's up, man? What's up, bro?
Who's that?
That's the nephew.
The one that we did the thing. Yeah. What's up, Jay Maya? Yeah.
Vilma, I see you.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all gotta talk to the mic. You gotta get a little closer to that mic.
Okay, gotcha.
And Dave, you and your phone and you like this, so.
Oh, okay.
You might want to turn your mic towards you a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. Got that. We got some higher. Just so y'all hear what's on there.
I did see a dope music video that had what's the name from Tribe Called Quest in it. Did you see that one? They got a music video with my man, the one that passed away from the Tribe in it.
Oh, word?
Yeah, it's dope too, man. Yeah. Whose song is it? I can't remember whose song it is, man, but it's so dope and it looks so real. Really? He's in there rapping. Yeah, and it's really lit.
That's what's up. All right. Y'all ready to go back in?
Yeah.
Flex, I can't live without my radio. It's your man Doc.
It's David Reese. I love you all.
Yeah. On a serious note, though, man, we just lost a neo soul legend, man, D'Angelo, man, and life is short, man. It's like you never know what to expect.
Yeah, R.P. D'Angelo, one of my favorite R&B artists. He's a that You're My Lady and all that. That was one of my favorite videos. That what I'm saying. It's like when all the feisty dudes used to like that. Dudes when you play about their lady. Right. That video that was for them. What I'm saying.
That first that Brown Sugar was also.
And Brown Sugar, yeah, man. Yeah, all his albums. Amazing musician.
Yeah. And then it's just so unfortunate too. Another R.I.P. Angie Stone.
Yeah, back to back.
But in all this year,
mm-hmm.
and
yeah, she died tragically. That's crazy. You know what I mean?
But how she passed?
You said it tragically too.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
They were still close. The video's been surfacing about her, speaking very fondly of D'Angelo while she was alive, and they was touring together and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could tell they were still really close. And I thought that was really nice too.
Yeah. D'Angelo, he passed away at cancer.
Pancreatic cancer. Said it took him out real fast.
Yeah, and he had recently just did a tour and all that stuff. So he was still active,
Wow.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Well, R.I.P. D'Angelo.
Definitely. And speaking of neo soul, I've gotten to a neo soul a lot lately, because it's like a combination of like soul, funk, R&B, but it's the style of neo soul. To me, it seems like soothing, man. Like at night, you know what I'm saying? At night, you listen to it like that. It's like, and it also has a little jazz in it. So it's like a mixture of all different genres.
Everything. And it's a little gritty too. So it's almost like a little bit of hip hop in it because some of it is kind of gritty too.
So it's like it's like all the genres mixed together. So even on the radio, we like to play it, when everything's mellowing down in the evening to the night, and
right. Definitely wind down type music.
90s R&B was pretty much our era of music. You know what I'm saying? Everything that came before that, of course, we loved it. But 90s was, the era that we was like coming of age.
90s was the fun era. Music was fun.
I think, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, people, it was still like, some gangster music. It was still, hardcore. It was still all that going on. But I think the 90s it was fun. It wasn't geared so much towards money and all that stuff. It was like fun. Like you had the party anthems and
the Keith Sweat
videos and all that. It was just fun, man. Yeah. No, Keith Sweat was like the 80s, like the 80s, man. Yeah, 80, 88, 89. Yeah, that was like 88, 89.
Really?
Yeah. Belle Biv DeVoe and all that. That was like the end of the 80s.
No.
Yeah, look it
really?
up. Yes. I want her. All that was in the 80s.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, it is what it is.
That was the end of the 80s with
New Jack Swing and all that.
Riley,
That's true. He has some 90s joints, but I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, but yeah.
Hey, Mom, get home safe.
Oh, this was Nas, that halftime. I used to love that.
Yo, you see
Nas
did,
let's start off the front. Matter of fact, I'll be on the man, huh?
You seen that?
Yeah, I like that song.
You seen the video?
Yeah, I seen the video. Yeah. They got a couple of songs out right now.
Yeah. Yo, Nas, he getting that money.
Yeah, he getting out there now.
Nas is up right now.
He about his business now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to see him successful like that. These guys, though, they really gonna have to start really speaking up about political stuff, though. Like it's nice that they getting money and all that, but I think they're gonna start using their influence a little more.
Yeah,
We'll see.
they do definitely need to start influence people, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice to hear that they get money all the time. That's that's always nice.
Right.
But then when real stuff be going on, the dudes be real quiet.
They be real
Yeah,
quiet.
you know what I'm saying? I don't. After a while, that's going to get kind of old. People going to start resenting you for that, you know. That's what happened with Jay-Z. You know, I think people starting to resent him.
I mean, a lot of we're going to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I swear my battery can't wait.
Flex, I can't live without my... Oh,
my bad.
let's bring that back. Crazy music, mad mixes, the great music. You know what I'm saying? Right here on Flex, I Can't Live Without My Radio. It's your man, Doc, Andre Doc Williams. Follow me everywhere.
This is David Reese. Follow me also everywhere at David Reese Show. And I appreciate you all for listening to our show. Share it with your friends. Spread the word for us, please. We appreciate it. We love all of y'all.
Got new dogs back at
You got cut off right there, son. Like, what happened?
That was it.
Yeah. But we were just sitting here talking in the background. We just had that nice little music break. We had some Nas, Outkast. We had what else we had in there? A whole bunch of different things. But what really got to it is like we're talking about, you know, like specifically we were talking about Nas. Nas is making a lot of business moves right now.
Mm-hmm,
You know, throughout the career, he's been kind of silent with that.
Yeah.
You know, and I think, you know, sometimes you mature in the game, you know what I'm saying? So you start thinking about it different ways, you know, but Dave, you made an important point, you know what I'm saying, about it's time to start giving back.
We got hip hop guys now. It's almost like we got our own Forbes list, you know, of male and females rappers who are successful financially. But then, you know, which is fine, always hearing about how rich they getting and how many moves they making. But then sometimes we got some stuff going on out here in society, and I would like to see them using their platform, you know, to chime in on stuff like that.
Yeah.
And and they get really silent during them times. And sometimes I wonder, like, you know, do they even care? You know, sometimes I wonder. I think that over time, if they keep doing that, we might start to resent them. You know.
I think too, you know, with them staying out when it comes to the political stuff, I think they kind of get, you know, they don't want to mess up their bag too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's what it is. That's why you don't hear a lot from them about political stuff.
Okay, yeah, I get all that too, but the thing I think about, okay, like for instance, in the career, you know, especially when you're starting off with the streets, you start off with the streets, and I think, you know, a lot of people went through that, even not celebrities, you know, just it's like you go through phases in your life where you try this and try that, you get into this, you into that, then later on, you know what I'm saying, it's like you fast forward to 20, 30 years later, you know, are you supposed to mature, and now should you guide the younger generation, you know what I'm saying, and instead of still speaking about the same type of stuff?
Well, I think there's, you know, some people just stuck where they at, and they're always going to be there, stuck in time. Yeah. They're always going to be rapping about the same stuff. You know, Kool G Rap, I don't start to expect him to start rapping about, you know what I'm saying, right, of current events, you know what I'm saying, nothing like that. But I'm saying, so that's necessary. But my thing is, I'm talking about political wise, I believe these guys got power that they're not tapping into. You know what I'm saying? This could be one of these guys could be the next president. If they decide to tap into it, they got influence, you know, and start using it, you know, for us to mobilize, you know, the masses.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. You know,
but like Nate was saying too, is like sometimes you don't want to get caught in that, and then it can damage you, since you know you're a person out there of interest, and you don't want to get involved in all that because it could damage your rep and all that. But
no, I get what you're saying. But you only live once.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
once you got all the money, it's like, what else, you know, how far you going to take it?
Right, exactly.
You see what I'm saying? I understand that's they trying to get, is they trying to squeeze every dollar out the game. You know what I'm saying? Right. And doing that, you also squeezing out a lot of these younger people, because you're not setting up the stage to show them what to do.
Right, that's where I was getting at too. That's what I was getting at. It's like, you know, you're set. You know, we see what's going on with the younger generation. We see what's happening. You know, why don't you use your power to talk to them?
Right.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
instead of you'll sit there, you'll make one song or something about this stuff, and it sounds good, and you know what I'm saying, it's like, showing some type of light on it, but then your next song is back to.
Yeah.
I understand keeping it real,
Right.
but at the same time, if you're gonna keep it real, show all the different things about
it's the natural order of things. You know what I'm saying? We all get older. We all supposed to get wiser.
Right. That's the point I'm trying to make.
You're supposed to want to show that side of yourself to people, especially when you get, getting older. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let's go back into this because I got some more to say about that.
Yeah, I think Nas goes throughout his career, he's always talked about political stuff in his music, though. You know what I'm saying? He always,
But he was always also a gun that's blazing on fire. He was also robbing people. He was also doing that stuff too. Which I mean, I see you going through phases.
Yeah.
But when do you grow up? I mean, life in itself, you grow up. You don't stay stuck in there.
Right.
There's no before, there's no after. It's just stuck there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just stuck in that grimy stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like
because they're worrying about the money.
But you'll get more money if you broaden your range.
Okay, so like for instance, I'll wait till we start recording because I don't want this.
What we got here?
Hey.
Just can't keep still. Yeah, I'm looking for living out there.
That's classic right there. They're gonna be playing that forever. They're gonna be playing that forever. That's a barbecue joint right there.
Can I get paid? That Styles P. That album right there was on fire. I'm just trying to make some cash. I'm just trying to make some cash.
Nah, that's dope.
All the notes in the car case and Jack.
Yeah.
This that locksmith. I did a locksmith. This was that heat too. Was a model for a year and a half. Then the hair dropped down to a calf. He was just up north, but he was a chef up north.
Knock yourself out. Ross.
Oh, that was that heat. Y'all ready?
Yeah, sure.
Flex, I can't live without my radio. The hottest mixtape on the radio. I mean, we hit all angles with it. We go down south, we come up north, we go to the west coast, we go back to the east. We do it all right here. It's your man Doc.
This is David Reese, and I have to agree, we do it all, and we also trying to, give y'all some positivity. We trying to share, some good news with y'all. I want everybody just to, be happy and be prosperous out here. We need that in the world right now.
Yeah. I mean, we're just sitting here, behind the scenes. We're talking, we're having some good conversations, and we want to share those conversations with you. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We don't just get on here and talk. You know what I'm saying? We keep it real. We have our own opinions. Sometimes we agree with each other. Sometimes we don't. And sometimes we want y'all feedback. So if you have any feedback or if you have topics for the show, give us a call at 585-902-8106. Again, 585-902-8106. Hit us up, and if you got something good to say, then we'll put you on the air with us, and we can rap about it.
There we go.
Word. So another music break right there. Great music break, and we're still, conversing about different things, man. So Nate,
yeah,
what's on your mind, man?
Man, well, man, it's it's a lot going on. You know, I was just thinking. I know we talked about it. I was just thinking about D'Angelo and like how he passed away at pancreatic cancer, and it's kind of crazy because cancer is just hitting so many people, taking so many people out. You know what I mean? And it kind of because my mom, she passed away from cancer as well, pancreatic cancer. So,
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm
sorry to hear that, man.
So that kind of and that pancreatic cancer, it moves fast too, man, which is crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. So on that note, man, people, beware of your health. When you feel something different or you think something's going on with your body or your mental, get it checked out. You know what I'm saying? Because I frequently go get checkups and stuff like that and get tests and all that stuff. And especially men, a lot of men or women or female to go to the doctor quick.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of us males, we just deal with it. We're strong, and we just deal with it. We'll deal with the pain and all that stuff. Sometimes you got to get yourself checked out.
I agree. But historically, there's reasons why men are like that, especially black men. And we kind of have to get past that. What we do need is we need more black doctors. You know what I'm saying? We need more black male doctors, somebody who speak your language. You know what I'm saying? Who you feel comfortable going to sit down and spreading your cheeks for. You know what I'm saying?
I knew sooner or later he was going to open up. I knew sooner or later he was going to open up.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is.
Get some more music, man. We got to cut Dave off right now. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? You put me in a room full of white people. Sometimes I feel some type of way. Like, what's going on? Like, I'm on the auction block here. They all standing around looking like, big black buck up in here. You know what I'm saying? Make me nervous. Make me get a little nervous. Yeah. What's gonna happen here? I might wake up.
I knew he was gonna open up the door.
Yeah, but
that's a good song to come right back after it, though.
Yeah, but I ain't know that about your mom, though. I ain't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that, brother.
Yeah, shit crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Yeah, because my uncle, he passed too from that cancer.
Yeah, man, that's. Yeah, we gotta pay more attention.
All night.
Yo, I told you my cousin, he was picking that weed and shit. Remember?
How that's going?
He said he ain't liked it.
Oh, why?
Yeah, because he said they got all these restrictions and shit, and you you only get a certain amount of time for a break. They ain't got no vending machines where you can eat. So it's all
because they watching your ass too, like a hawk too out there.
You already know.
Yeah,
you can't have no phone.
Right.
None of that shit.
Right. They watch your ass like a hawk.
Like a
like a fucking sound hawk. Like a good job, right?
You're a modern day slave.
Yeah.
Feel me?
That's dope.
Damn, you got some nice tracks on here, bro.
I'm saying, you hear that? You hear that stuff?
Yeah.
Well, you said you ain't the meat in the shoe. You call the F. You got left. You got bad breath.
That's classic.
You crazy. Means pays me.
Damn, Dave, it was nice little ones at the gym, though. Damn.
Okay. Yeah, we got two. We got this next one, and then we got the outro.
Okay. That's classic right there. Yo, let's talk about Neo. We don't talk about Neo. My lady gets so mad when I talk about when she talk about Neo. You can feel the air change in the room.
Neo's the place.
So good. So good. Oh, I'm feeling so good right now. You know what I'm saying? You had Neo dropping it down. You know what I'm saying? And it's your man Doc once again.
This is David Reese up in the house. Thank you all for listening. We appreciate you all.
Yes, sir. You got Nate Dogg back at you.
Yeah. So that Neo, we was talking about Neo real quick. You know, Neo, amazing artist. Amazing artist.
Yes.
You know,
Amazing
what I'm
artist, songwriter.
songwriter.
And he can sing.
He can sing. He wrote for a lot of people, man, and he can move, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So Neo, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Neo
Shout out.
and Mr. Loverman. He's
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Loverman now.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. So to start off with, did you know that Beyonce song "To the Left"?
Mhm.
You know that Neo wrote that song.
Yeah, he wrote.
And you know it's funny with that song because when I listened to the song, I really thought it was like a had a lot of masculine energy to the song. You know what I'm saying? So when I was surprised and not surprised at the same time that a man wrote that song.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But so the news about him
But
now.
remember though that there were like speculations about him before. Like
Yeah.
people thought that he was a little. People thought that
Neo.
some of the masculinity was in there at first.
But they say that about everybody. Once you reach a certain success, they kind of start saying weird stuff about you, and people get real disrespectful.
Right.
That's just the standard these days. Like once you reach a certain height, the disrespect comes because he had some energy that was kind of like, I don't know about Neil. I never really questioned it because I was assuming that he's always around women.
Yeah.
Women love him.
Yeah. But I think he had. I think he made a statement. He had to prove it.
So he was married,
Right.
and his wife, left him, or I don't know, they broke up, whatever. Who knows?
Yeah.
But the thing about it was, he was saying that after that, he decided he didn't want to be. He wanted to
In
be
a
honest with who
relationship,
he
right.
was.
He didn't want to
And,
be
from this point forward, you know what I'm saying that
Right.
he don't want to be hiding who he cared for and stuff like that, which is admirable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now he got 4 girlfriends, and they all know about each other.
Right.
You know?
They all live in that same.
I'm not sure if they all. I'm
Yo,
not sure.
Yo, I think so because I know I saw one thing when he's walking down the street and they're all holding hands. He's holding hands with all. They're all holding hands and they're walking down the street and people are trying to ask him, are these all your women? He's like, yeah, and they know about each other. They deal with each other. They share them and all that stuff. And
See, this is what I'm talking about. We need this in the world right now. You see what I'm saying? This when we talk about bringing peace to the world. This is a perfect example of what we need in this world. I'm not even going to lie to you. The man seems happy.
But do you think sooner or later one of them are gonna like have a situation or something?
Of course. Of course,
That's the
gonna
fun
happen.
part about
Well,
it. Huh?
Well, this is the whole idea of participating, out from the outside watching this, is we know at some point it's going to get messy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. But it's always fun in games. When you see that dude, or maybe one of us you might have been that dude at the time, where you got a few and they all kind of, moving around like, like it's no problem. And there'd always be one who be like, I'm shutting it down.
That's like when I saw it, I was like, he don't know what's to come.
Yeah.
He don't know what's
something.
to come. But it's going to happen, Neo. Be careful, man.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. That's a fact.
It's definitely gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. That'll be the next group of chicks telling all this business. Now you got 4 chicks telling all your business.
Right.
Cause that's the thing about it. You got when you're dealing with them like that, you really can't tell them nothing.
Right.
And then say it's one of them that he's like really close to.
I gotta change.
And the other
this.
3 kind of he know them.
Right,
But it's one of them that he's been around for a long time. She's one of his dancers. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I gotta change this mix. But this has some of the same songs.
Yeah, one chick is one of his dancers, and she's been with him for years. Right, he's been with her the longest. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta change.
Yo,
this
did
mix,
you
bro.
see that? You see that Neo? He was on that Tiny Desk. You see?
Yeah, that was lit.
You seen the chick that was playing the harp?
Beautiful.
Listen, y'all getting exclusive right now. We're sitting here recording a radio show. You know what I'm saying? And right now, one of these mixers I gotta get rid of, so I gotta put something else in it. Y'all seen the exclusive behind the scenes,
Behind the scenes.
Behind the
live though.
scenes.
It's live though. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it is, the real deal.
So let me throw another mix in
Got
here.
the
Because
hot mic.
So y'all don't think we just be talking like this on the radio. We like this all the time.
yes,
All
yes.
the time. But yeah, man, that Neo, man, that's that. So yeah, I say, let me tell you, that dude, when he smile, he show every tooth in his mouth. He be so happy, man. I be like,
No, that's right.
yo, don't talk about it with your lady. She gonna get tight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't like
They don't like that.
They don't like that.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I wouldn't try it. I you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I would be. If you're gonna be single, that's the way to go.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, you know. But
Right.
if you're not, if you're in a relationship, then be in a relationship. But if you want to be single, that's the way to go.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Right. The chance of you finding, people that's willing like that, First of all, you got to have the bag.
Yeah, right.
Even though I know some broke dudes that got a few.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm sure that's stressful.
Yeah, right.
Cause that means that somebody going without.
Just think about, man. If you have one, you're already dealing with stuff. You have two, okay, it's gonna double up on you.
Yeah.
3 and 4,
What?
But if they cool, then they could talk to each other. See, their ears get a break.
but they're gonna build it up. They're gonna build it up.
When they all get mad,
They're gonna build it up.
when they all
And they
get
all
mad,
gonna come at you. I saw a movie one time, right? I
Right.
saw a movie,
They all turn
and when they found out that the dude was messing with all of them, man, they had this dude hanging from a roof. They had him muzzled, tied up, and torturing him, torturing him. And one had a night with him, and she got him in there, and she romantic dinner, all this stuff, and then the other one popped up, and he's like, "What the heck?" So then they did their double torture. Then another one popped up,
Right.
and another one popped up. It was like, "Yo,"
Well, that's when you playing games though. Like I'm not for the playing games.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's right. After a while, they get old. That player stuff is played out.
Right.
If you just could look somebody in the eye and
Straight
say,
up,
"This who
straight
I
up.
am, and this what I'm doing,"
Right.
and then that way people
You
got
down
choice,
the game.
and they got choices, and then they got choices. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
But at the same time, would you put up with that with a woman?
Oh.
You and some other dudes holding,
Yeah,
you and some
would
other
you-
dudes, you and some other dudes.
But the truth is,
y'all all four, y'all walking with this
Hey,
girl.
I'm saying.
I
see what
know
I'm saying?
it.
You ain't gonna be with that, Nate? Huh?
Oh.
You ain't doing that, Nate? Huh? See?
Yeah.
See, but that's what I'm saying. See, that's the part we don't like to talk about. We don't like to talk about when they go the other way. But the truth is, that's women out here that got 3-4 dudes.
You already know.
You know, they doing the same thing. They lying, and they got different days for different dudes. And, you know what I'm saying? You're right. You'll never know. For
Right.
the most part. But and that's how stuff happens too. That's why dudes, end up assaulting people because one day, you find out in some random way. You know what I'm saying? Because women, they ain't no slicker than dudes. As much as they try to act like they is.
Yeah.
Because dudes, see, women, right? They always keep their eye out on you, right?
I think
So it's
women are
always-
a little slicker.
I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
they keep secrets.
Yeah,
I
but
think
They keep a man can't keep a secret. A man
Right.
gotta go tell somebody.
Right.
A man gotta go tell somebody.
Exactly.
A woman
Every-
will hold it
All that,
in,
man.
they got a saying,
Yeah, I
what,
know.
done in the dark.
and then when you bust them,
Come to light.
and then when you bust them,
Right.
you're not even sure. You're just like, because you're not even sure, because she can either way. She has some power.
Yeah.
You know how women telling themselves? I'm gonna tell you how women telling themselves because they start acting different.
That's the
That's
thing.
how they,
And then
you ain't
what
gonna
women do,
they just start
women,
acting different.
women live for the moment.
You know what I'm saying?
Women, like a man lives
Mhm.
and he think about what's gonna happen next. Women don't do it. They live for the moment and they react to the moment real quick.
Right.
So that's how they mess up.
They say
Yeah.
when your dog bark at you,
Mhm.
it's because somebody else feed. Right?
Yeah, I like that one right
All of
there.
a sudden they start getting
Right.
weird, a
Right.
little too
I like
short
that one
tempered.
right there.
You be like, what's going on with you? You all right? You know what I'm saying?
I
You
like
ain't-
that one right there.
yeah, but it's the truth though. You know what I'm saying? That's just some free game for y'all. You know what I'm saying?